Hello world, here is BITI, here's your Bitcoin trading informant, and here is an update for XLM. What's going on with our Stellar? Stellar is momently here on place number 12 on CoinMarketCap, and you can see it's going up very nicely. A nice pump today, 9.3%, in the week a nice pump, 29%, and you can see this here. Stellar is going up very nicely here on this chart picture. Momently, all altcoins or the most altcoins are booming and performing better as Bitcoin, also XLM. And we will check now XLM together. Guys, here is my live stream. Before we start our TA, here is my live stream. The name is Crypto Trading Informant. I am streaming live on Twitch 24 hours, 7 days a week. And you can see here 9 of the biggest cryptos: Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, XLM, ADA, BNB, DOT, IOTA, and XRP. And you can see here the 1 hour chart. Every candle is here 1 hour. You can see here all you need for trading. You can see here live the buy and sell signals, the long and the short signals. You can see Fibonacci line. You can see here the MACD. You can see here so much things you need for trading. Please watch this channel, guys. So let's start now. Here is Stellar versus Tether or versus US dollar. And here is the big overview from Tradingview. You can see here this is the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame everything is telling us buy that Stellar. On the 4 hours we have also a buy, a strong buy, and on the oscillators we have a sell. We will watch this soon. On the 1 hour we have also a buy, a strong buy, and a sell. And on the 50 minutes, everything is telling us buy this XLM, buy this Stellar. So here we are, guys. This is momently the Bitcoin chart, but we'll check now. XLM versus USDT. Let's start with this one here. So here we are. Let's remove all drawings and let's start with a fresh 1 day chart picture from XLM. Guys, this is XLM. Look at this picture. It's extremely nice to watch this picture here. We can check here for the quick thing. We can check something here. Before we start, here is the Fibonacci line from the last high. This was this one on 2018 to the downside. We have this Fibonacci line, and here we have an important thing to watch. We have a very, very important Fibonacci line on 161.8. That's on 55 cents. And this is the biggest resistance momently we have to watch. You can see it. We can't break through. We had a wick through this Fibonacci line, but not a confirmed breakout. So this is for the moment the biggest resistance for XLM we have to watch. And this is on 55 cents. As long as we are under 55 cents, we have a problem and we have to move on. Look at this daily candle. The yesterday candle was a big pump to the upside. Very nice. The daily candle has a big wick to the upside and a big wick to the downside. And now, this is so important, guys, this daily candle. Will this body come down here? We have a big wick to the upside, and that's a very bearish thing. Will it go to the upside? We have a big wick to the downside. This is a very bullish thing, and that's the most important thing we have to watch. On the downside, we see here the MACD, and the MACD is bullish. We have a blue line over the brown line. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Ribbon band here, nice as a support. Everything is okay. And the EMA 200 line is coming from the downside. Everything is okay. The next thing we have to watch is this one. We have a nice uptrend channel. We can draw it here from the downside to the upside, from this point here over this point here and to the upside. Yes, for sure, this is a very nice uptrend channel, and we are nice in this uptrend. But the next thing you see, guys, and that's so important for these uptrend channels, look at the middle line. The middle line is our resistance, and yes, we have problems with the resistance also. This is this line here. This is a red resistance, and we need to fight this resistance. That's the next big thing. We have here the resistance of the 161.8 Fibonacci, and also we have the resistance now of this middle line. A big thing we have to watch, guys. So this is the big picture for the 1 day chart. What's going on with the RSI? Maybe we will check the RSI also. What is telling us the relative strength index? And this is telling us we are a little bit overbought. Attention, we are over 70 points. We're a little bit overbought. We need to come down a little bit. So maybe we will go down a little bit more here. So this is this thing here. Let me check something also. And that's also here a problem. You know, guys, we have a problem with Bitcoin with this bullish divergence here. And also with this line here, that's the same thing. You see, the price is going up for XLM and the RSI is going down. And that's a bullish divergence. And we need to take a look at this, because this bullish divergence is mostly a bearish thing on the long term here. So, okay, we need to watch this. Now, let's go to the 4-hour chart and let's check XLM on the 4-hour chart. So, 4-hour chart, here we are. And on the 4-hour chart, we have some things to watch also, guys. We have here another Fibonacci we can draw from the highest point from here to the downside like this here. And we can remove this one here. So, you can see we have here the same thing to watch. We have here this golden pocket Fibonacci line of this retracement Fibonacci, and this is also the biggest thing, the biggest resistance momently, and that's the same thing as on the 1-hour chart. Now it's on the 4-hour chart. This Fibonacci line 78.6, it's on 54 cents. This is very important. You can see on the 4-hour chart this candles here, the candle spiked through the Fibonacci, down again, spiked through, and this is very bearish, guys. This is a big wick to the upside, and here we saw a big sell-off, and now it's going down. So in my opinion, we will see a downgoing XLM stellar in the next few hours here because of this big wick to the upside. This is very important. The MACD is still bullish. You can see it on the downside. We have momently a still bullish MACD, but in my opinion, it's for sure that we go down again a little bit. That's in my opinion, it's this a thing. For 90%, we are going down a little bit because of this big wick to the upside. We also have to watch another stuff here, guys. This is this parallel channel from the highest point here over this point here to the downside. So you can see, yes, all in all, we are bullish. We are in a big uptrend on the daily time frame. But on the short time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, we are in this downtrend. And we need to break this downtrend. We need to break 78%. That's very important now. Okay, let's check the 1-hour chart. What's going on here? 1-hour chart for XLM, same problems, same fight with the Fibonacci line 78.6, and this is the big picture. The MACD on the 1-hour chart is, let me zoom in a little bit. It's very hard momently to see. Let's zoom in more and more. Maybe it's crossing now to bearish. Yes, bearish, not bearish. We drink some beer, but it's bearish. But okay, maybe the MACD is now crossing to the downside, and this will also it's not looking so good. We can make another stuff here, guys, on the 1-hour chart, the next trend line, the next parallel channel to the upside, because we are here on a nice uptrend. And as long as we are in this uptrend, everything is fine. On the 1-hour chart, we have to watch this. We have the middle line, and the middle line is the next support for the moment. So possible to see this here very soon on the price label like this, 52 US dollar. It's possible to see soon, but this is a support, and as long as we are over the support, everything is fine. Maybe we will come down more and more from here. This is the next thing we have to watch. That's the Fibonacci 61.8 on 49 cents. And the biggest thing to watch momently on the 1-hour chart is this point here. It depends always where we will come to this line. Maybe on this point 46 cents, or maybe on this point 48 cents. It's not so easy to tell you. I can't predict where we will come down again. So let's check something now. Predict. The word is predict. Let's check the 4-hour chart and let's check something here. Okay, guys, let's remove the drawings, and here we are. Okay. Now let me check something. If this was the 5th wave, Elliott wave, upgoing wave, maybe like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like this. It's not so important. And maybe, guys, this was a correction. A, B, Z. This is a correction. You know, we have a 5 wave upgoing Elliott wave theory, and we have a 3 wave downgoing. I know there are some rules out there. The wave 3 must be higher, and so on and so on. But it's not so important for me for the moment. It's more important to see for me momently. Maybe the next thing we have to watch. And okay, it's also possible. Let me check it. No, it's not. It's not possible. This was the point. This was the highest point. This was the lowest point. Maybe this was A. Maybe this was B, like this here. Maybe this was C. Oh, it's so hard to predict, guys. It's so hard to say. But maybe this was the correction wave, but the C point must be lower. No, it's not working. I'm not very amused with this one here. Maybe like this one. So, okay, guys. The next thing is maybe we are now building the next 5 wave upgoing wave, but I'm not for sure this is working for the moment. Guys, sorry, let's forget this one. I can't draw it here perfectly as I would like. It's not working so nicely as I would like. Maybe let me check something again. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is better. In my opinion, this is looking better, but it's not so important. As I told you, where is the correction? Where is the correction? Maybe like this, and like this. So guys, you can see it. It's not so easy to predict now the ABC correction wave, but it's possible and not so unlikely for me that we see a point C under the point A, maybe here on the downside, not so much on the downside, maybe on 30 cents. It's not impossible. Just keep that in our mind, guys. We mostly see a 5 wave upgoing and then a ABC correction, and I think it's possible to see a correction down again. Momently, it's more possible. I know the altcoins are mooning and anything, okay, but it's possible to go down a little bit more. Okay, that's the picture, in my opinion, for XLM USDT. Let's watch now XLM versus Bitcoin. What's going on here? Stellar versus Bitcoin. So here we are. Here we are, and look at this, guys. Look at this nice picture. 4-hour chart, sideways going, and look at this breakout to the upside against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is losing momently. XLM is going to the upside. The performance is very interesting. But if we zoom out a little bit, and now let's remove here all drawings, and let's check something here, guys. We have, if you are drawing trend lines, I'd love to draw trend lines. This one is a trend line also, and from the downside, this one is also a trend line. So we have maybe this rising wedge here, possible, or sideways going wedge. Okay, it's not so very interesting for the moment. You can see it, we are in the middle of this. It's not so interesting. More interesting maybe is a Fibonacci line, XLM versus Bitcoin from the downside, from the upside to the downside. And this is the same point nearly as US dollar. You can see it. We have here the Fibonacci line 61.8 as a resistance against Bitcoin. And look at this. We are fighting against this. We have a long wick to the upside and now it's going down. So XLM can't fight this 61.8 Fibonacci line against Bitcoin for the moment. And it's going down a little bit. That's also a big thing we have to watch. If we will see more moving on XLM to the upside, we have to break 61.8% Fibonacci line to the upside to see a more mooning XLM. But all in all, everything is looking not so bad, but only this thing, I have some problems. I showed you this on the other stuff here on the 4-hour chart. I have some problems here with this correction ABC line, but maybe it's not working out. So for all in all, XLM versus USDT, let's go back very quick and let's take a quick look at this here. You can see it here. Okay, it's not so easy to predict, but in my opinion, it's very hard. We need to fight over the 78.6 Fibonacci line and over the 60 cent or 58 cent. It's very important for the moment. We are going down a little bit, and we will watch this. We can watch this here on my channel, on my live stream, Crypto Trading Info, streaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week. You have here XLM also with buy and sell indicators, and so on and so on and so on. Here it is, and you can see it, guys, here also on this channel here from my channel, the 0.786. This is the biggest thing momently, and you can see this 1-hour chart, the big wick to the upside. So you saw, okay, we can't go over it now. It's going down again, and we see a little correction here for XLM. Guys, that's the big thing for XLM, and very important, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. And guys, it doesn't matter if you go long or if you go short. I wish you make millions out there with your trade. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I hope we see us tomorrow. yours BT, your Bitcoin trading informant.